Right now my hair is just in a little clip. I'll take it down so you guys can see, but I'm gonna go ahead and straighten it today because I have some things that I have to do in a little bit. But you know, I haven't been on the channel in over a month, and so many different things have happened that I want to share with you guys. So I was like, why not do a little get ready with me / video memory dump. So that's what we're gonna do today. This is what my hair looks like. This is the first time I did my own sewing at home, so I think I did pretty good for what it is, but of course it's something that I'll have to practice and get better at. But this is what she's looking like. A little rusty, a little dusty. I didn't sleep with a scarf on or a bonnet or anything like that, so this is what we're working with. This is what we're working with. So we're gonna get myself together, you guys can get yourselves together, we can chat, and I can pretty much tell you guys where I've been. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by brushing my hair. I'm just gonna use a Denman brush. She a little crunchy. It's okay though. Ooh. Alright, it low-key already looks good just like this, but I'm not gonna do that to y'all. So the first thing I do is usually just clip my leave out. I do have a little bit of leave out down here, but I usually do my leave out last because I don't want to like burn it off. So I'm just going to like twist that up and like hide it. In my shirt, I do this all the time. Okay, and then the hair here in front, all this is gonna go up and out the way with a little clip. I'm not gonna be super neat about it, but we just want it out the way. I'll use one of these little clips and tuck that bad boy in there. Oh, I look crazy. Let's try this again. I'm gonna clip here. So the flat iron I'm using is the Tai-Chi Titanium Heat, and it looks something like this. So you guys can see it. Usually what I do is just do a little brush through with my Denman brush, and then I chase it like this with the flat iron, and sometimes I use a comb. Most times I use a comb after I use a Denman brush. So that's a little bit of my technique. I'm letting you guys know before, because once I start talking I won't be remembering anything. So I don't even know where to begin. I kind of just want to go down the month of November, specifically because I have my calendar here right in front of me and I can see like what I've been up to. So I think the last that I left off, what was I doing? Oh, I was celebrating my friends' birthdays, my birthday, and that was in between like September and October. So I just breathed that in. So that was actually really strong. Like, I was not expecting that. So let's jump forward to about November, the weekend of November 12th. Such a crazy week for me because it was actually my friend Amani's birthday, and we celebrated with her the whole weekend. She had a whole itinerary of things she wanted us to do, from doing brunch to clubs to festivals. Y'all, she had a whole little setup, which I'm not mad at, as you should, you know what I mean? It's your birthday, do as you will. And I was there ready to celebrate. So Friday, I think we all went to dinner, and Saturday, I think that we did the club and brunch, And y'all, we didn't even make it to Sunday.
Hey, yo.
Happy birthday!
I'm trying to meet your mama on Sunday. The nigga I love on Monday. Never need no one else, babe. 'Cause I'll be switching up positions for you. Getting in the kitchen and I'm in a better room. I don't need a place I am moving through.
I'm low-key trying to wait for these people who do our landscape to go past. They always do this early in the morning. Like, y'all, they be starting at like 9, and they start by just going around with the leaf blower, then they come back and then they do the grass. And like, I'm not mad because they keep the place up, but what I can say is they be starting early in the morning, girl, like 8, 9 a.m. They're up leaf blowing and carrying on. But I'm glad they do it on the weekdays and not the weekends. They usually do it on Wednesday, if I can recall. I also have a dog park right outside of my window, so you guys are gonna hear all types of stuff. Dogs, cats, birds, traffic, leaf blowers. I apologize in advance. But the next day, we were supposed to go to a festival and actually, I think, do another club run, which was a lot for a lot of us. We kind of all just tapped out, but while I was like hungover in bed and just kind of like contemplating life, babe kind of took me out to just explore the city a little more, which I was super excited about because I love days like that where you just go out and you explore, and you know, there's no real goal. You know, you're just kind of out seeing what's out there. We have been talking about looking at some office spaces, or like, not office spaces, but more like boutiques or storefronts. So that's what we did on Sunday, and that was probably one of my favorite days of the month. Little aesthetic. So stay tuned. We're gonna get a tour, get it done professionally, but we just wanted to stop by and see what we were working with. Here's a second office space, which is like a couple of doors down, and I'm trying to give you guys the best view, but it looks like they have a bathroom, 2 rooms. I'm not too sure how we would set this up because it's literally all about how you decorate, how you furnish the place and stuff, but still a nice little space. So I can't wait to get a walkthrough for this as well. All right, y'all, so another location. Oh, this looks like a barbershop, babe. This is like a little Mexican shop, and then it's like a little barbershop right here, and then they have 2 openings right here for us. Well, not for us, but for us to look at potentially. I just hate that you can't see inside. Like, you don't even know what it looks like. Oh, I see. Can you guys see in there? No. It's not a bar. It's like an office. There's little, like, desks. that was such a fun and creative experience for me. So I want to keep that energy up going into 2022. I just want to be more like leaning more onto my creative side, just because I feel like sometimes I let that go as I get older. Just adulting kind of makes you want to get the money in order, but I just forget how freeing and like calming it is to just be creative. Sometimes I just like paint, or sometimes I just like write or journal. I love reading when I can, things like that. I don't know, like sometimes I just feel like I'm running out of time and there's not enough time in the day for me to do the things that I actually enjoy, you know? I enjoy, you know, filming. I enjoy taking pictures. I enjoy designing for my brand. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm an adult now. I'm 25. I'm not in college anymore. And, you know, I just have to take things a little bit more seriously in a lot of different avenues where I can't just freely like, I don't know, be creative. And I guess that's my goal. By the end of 2022, I want to have at least one creative outlet that is like my safe space that also provides me income. And the reason why I want to have that balance is because some of the stuff that I like to do for my own pleasure. Why not have two things going on at once? Why not make sure that you're also happy and making money? You know what I mean? I don't want to do the or thing anymore. Like, okay, you have to work a 9 to 5 and be very money driven and potentially overworked, or like being this like broke. I say broke because I don't think that artists are broke, but just that stereotype of just broke artists. It's like, which one do you want to be? And I want to be both. I don't want to be both because I don't want to be broke. Watch your words, sis, watch your words. I want to be creative. I want to be an artist in my own way, but I also want to make money from it. I also want to be able to provide for myself with a thing that I love to do. It's definitely something that, you know, doesn't just happen overnight. Definitely something that you have to work toward. But right now I'm in the middle grounds of just figuring out what it is that I want and narrowing it down to just that. I tend to just kind of have a tree, right? And I have so many different branches going in so many different directions that I feel like the base, the foundation, can't hold up anymore because so many different branches and avenues have just became too heavy to hold it up, if that makes sense. I feel like the things that I enjoy the most, the little branches that I keep, you know, the little projects that I keep sprouting, are not enough for the actual foundation, which is me. So I want to kind of stare back from opening any more projects and branching out anymore, and just stick to the things that I love and stick to the things that I know how to do, and then work on those things. And I feel like, I don't know, could just be me, but I feel like what I've learned over the last 2 years is that what's for me is for me. So at the end of the day, me stepping back and finding a niche for myself, or finding something that I actually want to do, and maybe only diving into 3 different projects, but putting my all into those projects, I feel like the blessings will be there for me. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, what's for me will be for me. Like, I'll end up with whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't want to say I'm having a midlife crisis, but I don't want to not say that I'm having a midlife crisis, you know? For anybody who's out there kind of struggling, trying to figure out what they want to do, and you know, maybe is so talented that you have so many different avenues. You want to do music, you want to write books, you want to do YouTube. I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't do those things, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do those things all at once, but what I am saying is sometimes you do have to slow down and make sure that your goals are recognizable to yourself. I want to talk about the fashion show that I was supposed to walk in. So I was invited to a fashion show on November the 17th, and I was actually invited by Alexis, who was working the fashion show. So initially I was going to walk in it. I didn't wind up walking in it, and that was simply because I wasn't prepared. I felt like it was a little last minute, but it was an event from ASU. You guys know I'm not in school right now. Say right now, because your girl's thinking about going back, but I digress. We'll talk about it in a different video. I don't even have, oh, I guess I don't really need my charger. Keys. Purse. Weird angle. And mozzarella sticks. Bye. We're at the fashion show and she looks so cute. Okay, watch them be like, you can't record. Probably. All right. Following.
Carne asada, pastor, tripa.
Can I have 2 carne asada?
¿Tu carne asada?
Yeah.
¿Por here o to go?
To go.
To go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go here. Then where's this going?
Oh, it's literally down the street.
Like that street? Not you in
Literally, yeah.
down that street?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so we can go there. And then Smoky.
It's literally a straight shot.
This
right
way?
there.
Okay.
That way, yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm pretty much done with all of the weave layer of my hair. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my weave out. I try not to do too much, honestly. I usually like to just blow dry it just so I don't have to put heat on it, but for the sake of the video I'm gonna put a little heat on it and show you guys what I do. So the first thing I do is turn my flat iron down so I don't burn my hair. My hair doesn't need to be on 450 degrees ever. I also don't have a heat protectant, so if you guys have any good suggestions, definitely leave them in the comment section for natural hair preferably, but something that actually works so I don't like burn all my hair off. And then I go in with my hot comb. Now this I got from my local beauty supply store, and honestly I think I picked it up for like $30 as well. Like they be having some good prices. It gets pretty hot, but it doesn't have a little dial where you can choose what temperature it is, if it's hot or just a little bit cooler. It's just an on or off switch, so I don't really like to use it too much because I can't control how hot it gets, but it does take a long time to heat up, and it already burned my towel. So I'm gonna stop talking and get into my leave out. I think I could do a side part with this, but I just like a middle part straight down. And like I said, I had this in for like 2-3 days, so it is a little oily. I did trim my ends. I look crazy, and I put product in it as well, so it's a little oily, but I'm gonna probably keep this in for like 2 or so more days, so I'm not too worried about that. So I showed this in another video. This is the So Real styling wax stick, and this is what it looks like. I have hair everywhere, so hopefully this doesn't like gross you out or anything, but this is what it looks like. And it's just like a wax stick, and I use it for my edges. I use it to put on like the frizziest parts of my hair, just to like lay it down slick. So I'm gonna apply some right here, and then like right here, probably for my hands, like right here, just to flatten it. And then you guys will see me do my edges and stuff. And then we'll wrap this video up. So basically that's where I've been the last month or so. I think a couple of days after I got sick for like 2.5 weeks. So after the fashion show, I had a little runny nose, and then from there it turned into a cough. Kalan had already been sick since the 7th of November, so I don't know why I thought I was invincible, like I wasn't gonna get it. But I definitely got sick, and that sat me down for a good 2.5 weeks, and I'm finally starting to come around now and feel better, as you guys can tell. So I'm here filming and stuff, but other than that, babe is feeling fine as well. It took him so long to get over his sickness, and then like my sickness. We were just sick in here. When I started feeling better, I just had to sanitize everything. I had to clean everything, bleach down everything, because I was like, no, this is not what we're doing this year. So I'm glad that, you know, before Christmas we started to feel better, because we didn't get to participate in Thanksgiving at all. And not that Thanksgiving should be a holiday that we participate in, but like, come on y'all, get together, we have a great time, we eat, things like that. So before I go in with my hot comb, I'm just gonna do a couple passes on the temperature 300. I was gonna say 30, like what? I really should put it all the way down to like 230, but I do want it to get straight, and I'm only gonna do a couple passes. So I'm gonna pass through it once or twice, and then I'm gonna do a little hot comb moment, and I pretty much am good to go. My hair will stay straight the rest of the day. I can add some hairspray, but I think I should be good. So yeah, I wasn't able to participate in Friendsgiving/Thanksgiving. We were supposed to host it here at the house, Kalan and I, and honestly the day before Christmas, the day before Thanksgiving, I had just started feeling good. Like I literally just got rid of my cough, and I was like, you know what, that's just, I'm a horrible person if they come over and I get them sick, because that's just, you know, especially with like COVID going around, stuff like that, I just wanted to make sure that I took all precautions and just took all safety measures, and that's what we did. We quarantined. The end of our quarantine was actually the last Sunday that just passed, and everybody's doing good. Big went to the doctor 2 or 3 times, but he got medicine. I fought off my cold 100% by myself, but y'all, we was going through it. So I'm glad that we're finally feeling better, and I hope that you guys are staying safe out there as well, because it's crazy out here with all these variants going on. Wear your mask, wash your hands, please, for the sake of humanity. Say no. Realistically though, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually should have wore a white shirt, because you guys can't even see what I'm straightening, but I know what y'all can see. I know y'all see me. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.